We are live, Della.
Yeah.
Welcome. How are
Hello.
you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, brilliant. So today we want to just bring awareness to your petition, which is about protecting children. Okay. Now,
Absolutely.
can you just tell us a little bit about yourself and why you created the petition in the first place, please?
Yeah, so I'm a survivor of childhood sexual abuse. Um, we reported twice to the police, once in 2007 and again in 2015, which led to a court case, thankfully. And during that process, or leading up to that process, I tried to find the perpetrator through various social medias, Facebook, Friends United, Instagram. Never been able to locate him. The police thought maybe he was dead originally, but when we went back in 2015, it came to light that no, he was very much alive, but he changed his name. So that's probably a reason why I couldn't find him. So as realising that he changed his name in the first instance, he'd gone on to reoffend. Once he changed his name, he'd committed further offences. So during the court process, while he was actually in prison at this time, he even changed his name again to hinder the court process so that once the charge was put to him, he couldn't plead. So it used every trick in the book. But that came to light, it made me realise, hang on a minute, how are they allowed to change the name so easily? And realising then that, once they come out, change the name, move to the next town, they're able to start all over again. There's a famous case with Ian Huntley. He did exactly the same thing. He was up for questions for 3 rapes and he changed his name, managed to get the position in the school as a caretaker. That would never have been able to happen.
Right. And then he murdered the 2 girls, didn't he?
Yeah,
So
it's
this
so
loophole in the law you
yeah.
found, and you created this petition to try and change the law so that these people that perpetrate abuse cannot change their names and therefore cannot go on to reoffend under the radar, so to speak.
Yeah. They're completely under the radar. So, we all know about Claire's law, we all know about Sarah's law. Unfortunately, both of those are redundant because as soon as they change the name, they're ineffective because they're only as good as the name that you're asking when you put their form in.
And you were saying to me earlier that it's down to the offenders to tell the authorities where they are. So if they change their names or don't want to tell the authorities where they are, they can go on and perpetrate further abuse without impunity.
Absolutely.
And
It's
this
so
is
wide open. Yeah.
why your petition is so important.
It's so important because at the moment we haven't got an effective DBS check in this country. While they're allowed to do that with impunity, what DBS check?
What are DBS checking? Because if they've changed their name, they can then apply for further employment in a new name, and under the new name, they won't have anything against their old name, obviously, because they don't know about it.
No, there's just no joined up approach. So if you ask the Home Office, they say this department's dealing with it. If you ask the DBS, that department's dealing with it. There's no joined up approach. So the goalpost's wide open for abuse, and it is being abused.
And we're talking to every parent and every adult in this country to help you change this law, because God forbid it could be one of their children that will be the next victim of one of these perpetrators that are allowed to change their names via depot and reoffend without impunity, as we keep saying. So this is why you are coming out and speaking about this and getting, you need these 100,000 signatures, don't you, by a certain time? Why is
The
that?
22nd of January, because when you do these petitions, you've only have a 6-month window.
Right.
So we're down to the last month now. And we've managed to get 17,000. We've had some great support from Sky News. Lots of newspapers been on board. But unfortunately, when that went out, it didn't have the petition link. So I think we missed quite, a substantial amount of signatures. So this is a last-ditch attempt. We've got a month to go. I truly believe that if every parent teacher, doctors, you know, in every part of society, if they truly knew how far-reaching this was and what a serious safeguarding issue it is, it wouldn't be an issue. We would have the signatures within a week.
Yeah. So what do we want people to do right now?
Right now, sign and share it. Sign and share, please. Just keep getting it
this
out there.
petition.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And if they're not sure about the background of it all, they can check out your piece with Sky News that really sets the scene and the dangers of not signing this petition and changing the law.
Absolutely. And I've been working very closely with a lady called Emily Constantus from the Safeguarding Alliance. If you go to the Safeguarding Alliance website, it's all there. Everything about the petition, all the newspaper articles. So that's a really good place to look as well.
Lovely. So thank you very much, Della. So please, people, sign the petition, share the petition, and let us get this law changed.
So important.
So important. Because it might not be our child, it might be your child.
And the government have known about this for 2 decades, so enough is enough now. It's time for the change.
Yeah, time for the change, especially when we can affect change so easily. So when we get these 100,000 signatures, what will that actually do, Della?
Then it will be debated in Parliament, because we've sent this out to every single MP so far. We've had 12 respond, which is absolutely appalling.
How many MPs are there?
620.
Yeah. I knew it was going to over 600, and only 12 have replied.
12 responses, yeah. So this will force the issue.
Yeah. Let's hope. Good luck, my friend.
Thank you for having me. Thank you so much.
I admire you for all of the stuff that you do, for all what you stand for, and let's hope that everybody backs you now with this petition and gets those 100,000 signatures.
We can do it, my friends.
Of course we can. Of course we can. We can.
Thank you. We can.
All right. Okay. See you later, Della. Take care. Bye.